Hey everyone, it's Tasha from the Hustle and Faith podcast, and I just wanted to hop on to share some words of encouragement for those of us that are still working in the corporate world. And what prompted me to share what I'm about to say is because I'm currently writing my book, How to Live an Extraordinary Life with or Without Mr. Right, a Christian woman's guide on how to survive and thrive on Single Avenue. So right now, because my mind is all over the place and how I'm writing this, I so desperately wanted to write chapter one, chapter two, chapter three, but for some reason I'm currently working on like the second to last chapter of the book, which is discussing how to kind of survive in business a little bit. And it'll make more sense. Again, the premise of the book, it all dovetails into the topic. But I thought, let me hop on and share some information for those of you that are currently in the corporate world. I also have a 9 to 5, and I've been working in the corporate world for close to 20 something years, a little bit over 20 something years. And as I've been writing this chapter, all of these memories started flooding back into into my mind, all the different things that I've been through, heard, seen, experienced, all these things, right? And so I just quite kind of quickly just wanted to jump on and encourage anyone in the event that you are one of those people who thinks that, hey, let me continuously accept all of the work that everyone continues to pile on my plate without pushing back. I want to let you know that you're definitely doing yourself a disservice. You need to set boundaries. You need to push back. God does not expect us to burn ourselves out for folks who could care less about you, okay? Quite frankly, He wants us to live the extraordinary life. That is our goal. That is what He wants us to experience and to conform into Christ's likeness. That is our purpose for being here. And if you continue to allow yourself to take on additional work without pushing back, you're placing yourself in a position to, quite frankly, fail and burn out and miss out on achieving the plans that God has in store for you. Because He doesn't want us to be so busy whereby we continuously have to put Him on the back burner because we're so busy working on the different projects and achieving all of these other goals that, quite frankly, are temporary. Okay. And I understand, I'm not saying in any way, shape, or form that you should be a slacker and not do your job. That is the complete opposite of what I'm stating. But what I am saying is that you need to have a balance. Okay. You need to have a work-life balance because you need time to be able to, center on your relationship with Christ. You need time to pray. You need time to study. You need time to apply the knowledge that you're gaining in when you strengthen your relationship with Christ. And that can only be gained through taking time to read His word. And if you're continuously putting Him aside, you're inadvertently making yourself burn out. And then you're also placing yourself in a position whereby you're never going to get that free time that you so desperately seek and need. I know because I'm speaking from personal experience. So the moment I started really putting God first and making sure that I put myself first and invested in myself, I started seeing my schedule free up in ways that I didn't think were possible. So you may be thinking to yourself, oh, I don't have time to pray. I don't have time to talk to God. I don't have time for Him right now. You better make time, because if you make time for Him and start putting Him first, I guarantee you He's going to free up your schedule from all the other stuff that you don't want to do. And quite frankly, probably shouldn't even be doing, because sometimes when people attempt to continuously place responsibilities on your plate, and especially, in the corporate world, you got to be careful about that, because many times some folks will place responsibilities on your plate that weren't necessarily yours in hopes that you will, take on those responsibilities without receiving additional compensation or the title, or, just essentially try to see how much of their job that they can outsource to someone like you. Okay. So it's up to you whether or not you're going to allow someone to essentially use you as a doormat. Okay. And this may be tough love for some folks that are hearing this. Trust me, I had to come to that conclusion too early on in my career, um, because folks were trying to attempt to use me, emphasis on attempt to use me that same way. So, again, just wanted to hop on in case someone needed to hear this advice sooner rather than later. Again, I dig a lot more deeper into uh, how to kind of survive in the corporate world a lot more in my book. So, again, just wanted to share that piece of information. And yeah, hope you enjoy the rest of your week.